In this video, I'm going to share 30 of the most effective CV keywords that will boost your CV if, and that's a big if, they are used in the right way. So we're going to cover what keywords have the most impact on your CV, why keywords are so important, how to make your CV ATS friendly using keywords, and lots of examples for you to take away and use. If you get stuck or you need help with any keywords, just let me know in the comments and I will respond as soon as I can. Now, there are timestamps below in case you're looking for specific answers relating to keywords. However, a warning is that keywords are very interchangeable. So I would recommend watching from beginning to end as I'll be showing you multiple ways that you can use these throughout this video. For those new to my channel, I'm Anne-Marie Celeste, an HR recruitment specialist and a career coach with over 9 years hiring experience, and this channel is dedicated to helping you on your job hunting journey. So first, what are CV keywords and why are they so important? Keywords are words or phrases that help us to explain something specific. So in the context of a CV, this would relate to skills, abilities, achievements, or experience. So if you were describing a project you worked on, for example, you could use keywords like created, launched, or supervised. In the context of a job description, the keywords that you would want to pay attention to would normally be under job duties or essential and desirable skill sets. So a job description might say, we're looking for someone to manage or establish a new department or division. So manage or establish would be the keywords there. Where to use them on your CV? The keywords I'm sharing in this video work best in your job duties. So that would be under the career history or employment history section of your CV. They basically supercharge the description of what you've done by simply changing your explanation in an honest way. So I'll give you lots of keyword examples throughout this video. So how do you know which keywords will have the most impact? The keywords that have the most impact are action verbs. The easiest way to know which ones are the best to use is to simply look at the job description for the job that you're searching for. When you're looking for a particular job, all you need to do is simply match the keywords in the job description to relevant experience on your CV or resume. But you'll also need to boost your CV in other areas so that the manager or recruiter that's looking at your CV will still be interested in shortlisting you. And I'll show you how to do that. If you are building your CV for the first time or your current CV just isn't getting you the results that you want, then I do highly recommend also watching my CV writing video, which I'll link down below in the description. It covers really important critical mistakes that you need to avoid and how to build up your CV so that it's really powerful and it works for you. So another question that I'm often asked is, how do I make my CV ATS friendly? If you don't know what an ATS is, it's an applicant tracking system. So this is a piece of recruitment software that receives job applications, and it also has a function that allows it to scan CVs for CV keywords that match the job description and then automatically reject CVs that don't have those CV keywords in, or automatically shortlist the CVs that do include them. So this is why people want to know how to get their CV through an ATS or to make their CV ATS friendly. So here's a simple example. So if you were searching for a customer service job online and you found a great job and the job description included the phrase log customer service queries and your CV had the phrase answering customer questions instead, then the ATS might not pick that up and your CV might be rejected. So this is really specific and it's unlikely that your CV would ever be rejected based on one phrase, but it's just an example to demonstrate that it's an automated system and the employer can program it with anything that they want to target. So if you've arranged or booked appointments, for example, but the job description uses the phrase scheduled, then use the phrase scheduled instead. If you don't have that experience, then you can look at what you've done that may be similar and reword. So if you don't have customer service experience, but you dealt with other queries internally, for example, then you could simply say resolved internal queries or complaints. Now I'm going to show you how to turbo boost these keywords so that once it does get through an ATS system and in front of a recruiter or hiring manager, it increases your chances of getting an interview. Just a quick warning here, not to simply copy and paste keywords from the job description. Only use keywords that are relevant to your skills and experience. I often see CVs where people have robotically swiped every keyword or whole sentences from the job description and shoved it into their CV. And this actually damages your chances because when it gets in front of a recruiter or a hiring manager, it won't be optimized in the right way. It will just look like a weird copy of keywords without the kind of context that makes makes an impact. Also, when you're looking at job descriptions, remember to look at desired skill sets or preferred skills, because these can be great keywords too. So things like Prince 2 qualified or multilingual preferred. It will boost your CV over the top of other candidates if those keywords are included. I've spoken to loads of candidates who speak multiple languages, but it's so natural to them that they just forget. But of course, only include those keywords if you actually have those skills. How to use keywords on your CV. So I'm going to give you some simple but really powerful CV keyword examples from 6 different job types and show you how to use them. So the first set of keywords are for customer service, customer support, or any customer focused role. So you've got solved, reduced, reversed, improved, and exceeded. So if we look at reduced, someone might use this keyword by saying reduced customer complaints, but this doesn't really give enough information to put you over the top. So you could boost this by saying reduced customer complaints by 10% after volunteering to enroll in complaint handling training. So volunteered is another keyword in there. Now, this is a really simple example, but it shows that you've taken a proactive approach to getting better at your job and what the results were. Another might be the keyword solved. An example could be solved 70% of customer queries within 4 hours and increased positive customer reviews by 10%. The rest are great keywords too, because they automatically all lead into great things you did, achieved, or solved for customers. But they can also be used for any other role or almost any other type of role, but they do work great in customer or client-facing positions. So the next set of keywords are good for admin, secretarial, or office-based corporate roles. So we've got created, organized, decreased, redesigned, established, and improved. So these are all great for any kind of internal support role that is not facing customers, but all really strong keywords. So let's take created. If you were to say, created a new form for customer registrations. Now that's not bad. It explains what you did and that you created or achieved something, which is a great skill to show off. But if we're really going to boost this keyword, you could say something like, created a new environmentally friendly online registration form which increased customer registrations by 20%. Or you could rephrase it to improved customer registration experience by creating an online form that reduced registration time from 12 to 15 minutes for customers. So both of those are solid examples that show off what you did and some sort of achievement or positive result for the company or customer. So you've probably noticed by now, but one of the key things with these answers is they include numbers. So numbers are a really great way to turbo boost any keyword. You just need to make sure that you attach the number to a significant outcome, but numbers are a really great tool to use with your keywords. If we then look at decreased as the keyword and the phrase being decreased costs on arranging company events by 50%, saving 7K in 2020. Really nice and specific, but effective. So if you're getting value from this so far, please do click like so this video can be shown to more people looking for these examples. Also subscribe if you want more help on your job hunting journey, because I'll be posting loads more videos on CV tips, interview tips, and job hunting hacks. You'll also need to tap the notification bell so that you know when a new video is ready. The next set of keywords are great for sales, account management, or any roles connected to bringing in revenue or money. So we've got awarded, negotiated, doubled, tripled, or quadrupled, won, surpassed, and persuaded. So a simple piece of advice for these types of keywords is use numbers. So I've already talked about the importance of numbers, but I mean tangible numbers that are connected to an achievement or an impactful result. Like instead of saying doubled sales growth, you could say surpassed my quarterly sales target of 13K by 17%, increasing quarterly revenue by 8%. Now that's a lot of numbers and you don't necessarily need to pack them all into a sentence like that, but you can hear how much more measurable and impressive it sounds than just to say doubled sales growth. Doubled leaves the interviewer thinking, doubled from what? Doubled to what? Doubled doesn't show where you started or where you ended up. You could have doubled the amount of money you brought in, but still missed your sales target by 50%. So specifics are important. You can use doubled, tripled, or quadrupled, but just make sure that you add numbers. Awarded is an easy one for sales if you've won any kind of achievement. So here you could use it in something like awarded salesperson of the year for reaching 150% of sales target. Absolutely include any relevant awards won at work, whether in sales or otherwise. So next we've got management, leadership, or supervisory roles. So some of the great keywords for this are led, managed, implemented, delivered, supervised, delegated, trained, or directed. So I'll take the keyword managed or supervised to start. So if you were to put down managed contractors or supervised a large team, you would be using keywords, however, they would not be effective and stand out. You would want to change this to something like managed 1,300 contractors across 5 regional locations, or supervised or trained a team of 4 senior sales reps effectively with weekly coaching, which resulted in team productivity increase of 10%. So you can clearly see the difference. Not only is there more detail, but there are specifics here: the size of the team, your strategy of weekly coaching, and the specific result. It doesn't just say productivity increase, it explains how much. So these keywords, like implemented, are particularly great for a CV because they would normally be followed by an impactful achievement. So they're pretty powerful stuff. So next we've got keywords for retail or similar types of customer facing roles. We've got demonstrated, initiated, simplified, trained, and coached. For retail, a good one is coached, if you have coached. So coached a team of 5 sales execs in delivering high quality service, which increased positive feedback to an average of 4 out of 5 from customers. Or it could be something as simple as simplified in-store queuing by researching and recommending in-store queue management systems. So recommended is another great one in that sentence. Hopefully you're getting the hang of this now, but if it's confusing, if you have questions, ask me in the comments. Let me know what you need help with, either with your CV or while job hunting. So next we've got keywords for physical jobs like warehouse, production, or manufacturing, or similar. We've got accomplished, achieved, completed, conducted, and modernized. A great one for modernized would be modernized in-house warehouse system, increasing production efficiency by 7%. And you're probably getting the hang of how keywords can be used. So I've said it many times throughout, but all of these CV keywords are interchangeable. These are just examples and guides based on how I've used them in the past and how I've seen these keywords effectively used by candidates who were ultimately successful. If you need more help with your CV, I've created a winning CV guide, which is a walkthrough guide of how to build your CV. It includes more examples of keywords, what to do if you don't have experience, and a very important detail on CV structure. It even includes an example CV, so it's packed with advice, and you can download that. I've left a link in the description to that guide below this video. And if you are new to CV keywords, you may need to give a bit of practice to using them in a way that fits with your experience on your own CV. Keyword cheat tool. As a nice little bonus, I've included a link below to a tool that is massively helpful with keywords called tagcrowd.com. So if you go to this site and copy and paste the job description into it, it pulls out frequently used important keywords, and it removes words like and or if, so you can see which keywords are the most important in the job description. It's totally free. I don't get commission or anything like that. It's just a good tool, and there's a link to that in the description below. If this was helpful and you haven't already, like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video.